The adventure motorcycle merry-go-round continues. The Trans-Euro Trail starts in the Arctic Circle, goes through Europe and ends up somewhere near North Africa. It's a 50,000 kilometre adventure. The northern section of the UK part, well, that pretty much passes my doorstep. Starts in North Shields, goes through Northumberland, Cumbria to the Lake District. All I need is a bike. It needs to be cheap, easy to maintain, and much, much lighter than an Africa Twin. On the trails, weight is your enemy. This full suitcase is your EasyJet luggage allowance. Let's add another one. And another. And why not a random kitchen appliance? That's the weight difference between the 250L and the Africa Twin. Whew, 80 kilos. Well, it's a pretty bomb-proof bike. Long service intervals. Massive amounts of accessories, and it's as reliable as a Japanese train timetable. However, as always, there are one or two compromises. 24.5 horsepower. Not enough to pull the skin off a rice pudding. Suspension is on the soft side, unlike the seat, but to be fair, it's not that bad. It is crying out for a decent bash plate, and I haven't had to do this for 30 years. The soundtrack isn't too bad, but you don't want that much attention anyway. The clocks are basic, but everything's there, including a fuel gauge. And it's child's play to turn the ABS off with your gloves on. It is becoming difficult to ignore this little bike. It's so light and so much fun. Great on the trails. Why am I comparing the Africa Twin to the 250L? Despite having a great time at the Dave Thorpe Honda Adventure Centre, when the going got really rough and really wet and slippy, I couldn't help but feel that the big twin was just too heavy. I remember taking out the 450L. The weight difference was a revelation, it really was. But at over £9,000, that's never going to happen. So, hence the little 250 next in line. Hey, let's face it, the brilliant Steph Jeavons, she took one of these through 54 countries. Ben King chose one to go around the world. And it is the weapon of choice for the legend that is Austin Vince. It's hard not to like the little CRF. She shines on single tracks and there is just enough power to join up the trails with a bit of road work. If you'd like to see how far we can get on the Trans-Euro Trail, hit subscribe. Don't forget the bell thing for notifications of the next gripping episode. Mark still has his Africa Twin DCT. He's fitting new off-road shoes to it as I speak. Steve has got his sights firmly set on a BMW 310 GS. Now that's got much more power than the 250L and the seat's a bit lower. That could be a really smart move for him. Three very different bikes. This could be a bit of a laugh. There's even talk of camping. Oh God, well nothing whatsoever could go wrong with that then. Do you have a 250L? What do you think? God awful or a godsend? What modifications have you done? Perhaps the rally version might be the better option. Let me know in the comment section below. We're all going through a really tough time right now, but nevertheless the team at Newcastle Motorcycles, and especially Clarky, took the time to lend me the 250L. Thanks guys, much appreciated. As ever, thank you very much for watching. Stay safe. I have a funny feeling the adventure motorcycle merry-go-round hasn't finished just yet.